Hello everybody, it's Amiga Rob here, and today I'm at a very strange sort of angle and out of focus. You might just about be able to see me there. And the reason is because I can't be bothered to set things up to do this properly, and I want the focal length set so you can see my disgusting hands. And the reason I want to show you my disgusting hands is because I have quite a bit of trouble with my hands and the skin breaking. Whether I wear gloves or not, just general washing my hands, particularly in the colder weather like we're having at the minute, they just shred to bits. And this is actually not too bad because I got some of this stuff that I have used before. I've never had a bottle of it myself before, which is the Norwegian formula hand cream from Neutrogena, which is currently going for £2.30 in Wilkinson's. So get in there and get some, and I'll tell you why. This is not a paid endorsement, by the way. If you look at my hands, you can see, I mean, they are really prone to the skin cracking, and there are a few little scars. In fact, I've noticed a few little scars I've started to pick up around the sort of joints. And it's really prone to breaking anyway at this time. That was just a little scrape, really tiny scrape with a just grazed it with a one of them things for peeling. What do we call it? Potatoes. Just slightly edged myself on it. But you see just there, I mean, that was completely open yesterday. Ooh, that one there. Out of the focus there. Sort of around here, they just completely crack open and bleed, and sometimes, you know, I get the blood just oozing onto my hand. And I've got some hand creams, but they don't actually do much, because I don't think I mean, you can see how crusty my hands are. People always say, "Oh, your hands are so old," and I do a bit of puppetry and stuff, so it does cause a bit of a problem, because you can't. I mean, like yesterday before I got this, if I did that, it was hurting because the skin is just cracking open as you. And I do have Raynaud syndrome. That means we can see my hands are a little bit bluish, towards blue, sort of reddish. At the minute, you can just sort of see they're a little bit bluish around the knuckles, where all my capillaries cut off very quickly, the blood, and you try and cut off the circulation. You do get bluish hands quite easily. So anyway, this stuff is really good, and I'll tell you why. It's basically glycerin, but it's really condensed into a concentrated. In fact, it says concentrated. It says just a dab is all you require. In fact, the ingredients. So the ingredients are aqua, glycerin, cetearyl alcohol. It's glycerin. It's just glycerin over and over again. It's glycerin with different versions, and sodium sulfate, phenolphthalein, right? But all it is that comes out of this stuff, if you can see that, there is a tiny little. That is it basically, and that for most people will be enough. I use a bit more. Now, the thing is with here, it's only a tiny little bit I'm putting on there, but because I had it, like yesterday, I put it right on my fingers, because all these fingers were cracking open. There's all blood coming out of there, and it's not good for. I mean, that one's improved a bit, but I think that one was worse yesterday. Yeah, it's all improved, you know. So I give it a bit more than what they recommend. They just say, well, just a dab. But these hand creams, sometimes they just hurt when you put them on. They don't really seem to do anything. These ones, this is more than that. I'm going well over the top here. But, and then all I do, because it's not generally the palm of the hand, I mean, palm of my hand is fine, but it's generally the back of your hand. So I normally, even with just normal hand creams, I just go like this, get it all in the back. And the beauty of this is that, I mean, that all goes in. It's just glycerin, you know. I wouldn't recommend pouring glycerin onto your hands, but you can feel that it's glycerin. You know, this stuff, you can get a bottle of it in Boots for like 70p or something to coat your throat. And I guess it's doing the same thing as it does when you coat your throat. Just filling in the gaps and helping, I don't know, maybe your immune system, it helps it to recover. But the thing is, it's not like if you put hand creams on, you'll tend to be sort of greasy no matter what. No matter how good the hand cream, you will tend to be greasy afterwards. And you know, if you're playing pianos and stuff and you want to keep greasy stuff off your keys, it can be quite difficult. There we go. So now, you know, that's all gone on. I can go and do the washing up now without, you know, it's not getting stuck to the inside of the glove or anything. I can handle cameras and computers, and I'm not spending half an hour sitting with my hands waiting for it to soak in, and it works better in my experience. Because my hands just seem to lose moisture like anything, you know. So let's do it again. It's another one of my Wilkinson's buys. £2.30. They call it hand cream, concentrated hand cream. This will last you the rest of the winter. Whereas we should be out of winter soon, really. But technically, I think we already are out of winter, but the weather outside doesn't really support that. So there we go. It's not an official endorsement. It's not a paid-for endorsement. I just think it's all right if you suffer from problems like I do with hands. Well worth getting. So it's an Amiga Rob recommendation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like or subscribe, or tell your friends about me. Just say how wonderful I am. Cheerio, bye!